Welcome to Sabbath School Lesson Catch Up, a review designed to help you feel more centered and connected. We're at the end of the book of Joshua. Joshua makes a covenant with the Israelites. In Joshua 24, he reminds them of their covenant with God, the only ruler they need. In the chapter, we also find the elements of a Near Eastern covenant: the initiator, God, the relationship between the parties, Israel is God's chosen people, stipulations asking the vassal to obey. Vassal is a fancy word for the subject, dependent. In this case, it's Israel. Blessings and curses, witnesses, the Israelites themselves, and a huge stone, Joshua 24, verse 22, the position of the document for future reading in the book of the law, Joshua 24, verse 26, and ratification. In Joshua 24, verse 1, Joshua gathers all Israel at Shechem, where God initiated a covenant with Abraham. God promises He's given Canaan to Abram's offspring. Then Abram builds an altar to God. Look up Genesis 12. In Joshua 24, verses 2 to 13, the Lord says to the Israelites, I picked you, made you a nation, got you out of the Egyptian slavery, fought for you, and gave you Canaan, a country you didn't earn. This is interesting. God talks to the people at Shechem as if they were there with their ancestors. God's saying, this covenant is with you too, which means the past is your story. Own it, live up to it, and carry out the requirements of the covenant. Are you aware of the covenant God made with you? Yes, you. In verse 23, Joshua asked the Israelites to put away all their idols and serve God alone. Your ancestors' choices got you here. Your choices will build the future for those who come after you. So, choose well. Joshua takes the time to ask the Israelites to choose who they want to serve. In Joshua 24, verses 14 and 15, he asks them to fear the Lord and serve him with sincerity and faithfulness, meaning they had to ditch the idols their fathers served in Egypt. Fearing God means being aware that He is our Father, our King, that He is holy but we're sinful. This realization should lead us to serve God in truth, that is, with perfection, and sincerity, that is, with faithfulness, just like God is faithful, dependable, trustworthy. Joshua's asking Israel to be faithful to God as God has been faithful to them. Also, the key here is that their service to God should come from a heart overflowing with gratitude. What keeps you from serving God? God picks Israel as his own. Look up Deuteronomy chapters 7, 10, and 14, but Israel is free to say yes or no. In Joshua 24, verses 16 to 18, Israel promises they will serve Yahweh. Then Joshua does the classic parent thing. He says, hold on, do you understand what you're saying? 1. Your decision to serve God is serious. Obedience brings blessings and disobedience brings curses. 2. No one's forcing you. 3. You can serve God only when you have a relationship with Him. And the people double down. We will serve Yahweh. Look up Joshua 24, verse 21. In verse 22, Joshua says, okay, you are witnesses against yourselves that you have chosen the Lord to serve Him. Again, Joshua pleads with Israel so they reject all their idols and incline their heart to the Lord. Moses said the exact same thing to Israel in Deuteronomy 30, verse 19 and 20. The word incline here means to stretch, to bend, meaning we need to make the effort, a conscious decision to do God's will. For the third time, Israel says, yes, we will listen to God's voice. In the covenant, we are to have a living relationship, a day-to-day conversation with our merciful but holy God, and that'll lead us to obey God out of love. Now, the final chapter doesn't confirm if Israel kept their word. But you know what matters today? This appeal is for me and you to reject the modern idols and serve God. We're at the finish line in Joshua 24, verses 29 to 33. Joshua and Eleazar pass away, and they are buried in Canaan. Israel served the Lord all the days of Joshua and all the days of the elders who outlived Joshua. Like Paul, Joshua finished the race and kept the faith, 2 Timothy 4. But will the next Israelite generation stay faithful to God so they can successfully carry out their mission? Are we faithful to God? Are we on mission? What do you need to do to finish well? Check out the last words of Joshua on pages 522 to 524 in Patriarchs and Prophets. Now, in the book Signs of the Times, Ellen White comments that 1. Some Israelites kept sneaking off to worship idols. 2. Joshua warned everyone, idolatry will cut you off from Yahweh, the living God. Then, to make it official, he set up a giant stone under an oak tree by the sanctuary as a witness. Joshua 24, verse 27. No more secret idols. May God help us all stay faithful until he comes back to take us home. As this new year approaches, may God bless each of you who've accepted his free gift of life in Jesus. Don't forget to subscribe and join us for your weekly dose of holy homework.